What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Coach What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Coach Ken. I'm an online fitness business coach, and today I'm going to be giving you guys the inside scoop on improving your Instagram engagement. So this last year, I took a really big hit on my Instagram engagement. I even lost over 30,000 followers, and I'm going to show you guys how I ended up recovering my account. And also, I've been getting over 2 million, almost 3 million impressions on my account every single week. And I want to show you guys how getting Instagram engagement is way more important than getting Instagram followers for your online fitness coaching business. So in today's video, I'm not only going to give you tips on how to improve your engagement, but also when you improve your engagement, how to convert those people to online clients. So first things first, let's look into the difference between getting more followers versus getting more engagement. So when you're an online fitness coach, what's super important is you want to actually bring people in that are going to engage with your content so that you can nurture them, then convert them to online paying clients. Just because they're following you doesn't mean that one, you can really monetize on them, or two, they're actually liking and commenting or able to convert, right? So what we want to do is focus more on the community you already have and getting them engaged with the content on your page. So there are a few things that I've done over this last year that I want to show you to get better engagement, but also how to convert those people. So let's dive in. So really quickly, I want to show you my growth and my story with my Instagram so you guys have some context and why I want to help you. So as you can see here, back in 2019, 2020, I had about 258,000 followers. I actually created a reel over on the Elevate Coaching Academy page that explains my growth over time. Now, in about October of 2021, I had about 268,000 followers on my Instagram profile. But as I got really consistent and honed in on my niche and I honed in on the content I was posting, I've actually gained another 10,000 followers since that time. So I've been able to grow my account again, almost by 30,000 followers in just the past 4 months from posting more content that aligns with my ideal client and from doing the tips and tricks that I'm gonna show you guys today. So I wanna take an inside look at my analytics to show you guys what I did and the content I basically produced and started looking at that was working to be able to continue to do that and continue to get more engagement. So let's jump into my dashboard. So here we have my audience dashboard, and I want to explain to you guys what I've done over the past few months and what I've looked at to look at my analytics and basically capitalize on what's working here. So you can see here I've had 5.1 million reaches over this past 30 days. So I'm just going the last 30 days here. I've had a total of, let's see how many followers. As you guys can see here, I mean, I've pretty much consistently gained followers. I took a little bit of a dip when I wasn't as consistent with content, which is gonna be something I'll talk to you guys about. And then it's kind of continuously just grown from there. You can take a look at different things like where people are following me from the most, but my biggest concern is looking at the content that I've shared. So as you guys can see here, we have the content I've shared. So you see my posts at the top, you see my reels. Now I wanna share with you guys what I started doing to actually look at my analytics and then start capitalizing on that. So I started producing content. So you guys are going to see the content that's going to be coming up here on my posts. And basically what I did was I looked at the posts that are here on my page. And if you look at the top two and a lot of the ones that are here, you'll see that on my page, transformation photos do really, really well. This one got over 1 million impressions, right? And the cool thing is it's not just a transformation, it's a polarizing transformation. So my niche is with body recomposition. I focus a lot on helping women gain muscle mass and lose body fat. So what I did here was I explained the difference between a 4-day split and a 5-day split and how my physique actually doesn't look that different. So it's a little bit more polarizing of a post, right? If you look at the second one here, you'll see my transformation where I talked about how my weight is actually heavier on the right side, but I look leaner and stronger. So it's basically just a really good example of what my ideal client is looking for. So I started looking at what was working and started posting more of what was working for my page. Now, here's the real trick that's really helped me is look at my reels. And if you're looking at my reel engagement just over the last year, some of my reels have had over 1 million views, right? 1 million impressions on them. So I noticed that for me, a lot of my lower body and leg day and really strong workouts are working really well for my ideal client. So I started posting more dumbbell only leg days because that's what people were looking for. I started posting more, jargon and like vocabulary that just sits with my ideal client. So for example, small waist, big booty workout. We all know that that's not going to happen with one workout, but realistically with, what I have here, my ideal client understands that and they love that, right? So I started using my analytics to see what was working well for me. And then when I started seeing what was working well, I continued to do that. So jumping out of my analytics, what I want to show you guys is really quickly some of the really important things that you need to take into consideration when you're building up reels and when you're building up your posts. Alrighty, so I talked to you guys a little bit about how to view your analytics. Now, what I want to do is talk to you guys about how I knew to produce that kind of content. So a few tips I'm just going to give you guys really quickly. Instagram, TikTok, you name it, all the platforms, they're turning into entertainment platforms. So what I would really recommend doing is catching trends, okay? Make sure that you're keeping up with the trends. Spend at least 30 minutes to an hour. I honestly do this in the evening where I just look at what's trending. I look at trending sounds and then I'll just save those and I'll spend at least an hour, throughout the week here and there, just batching up content. If I find a sound right away and I don't have a caption to go with it, totally fine. I'll just film it, do a transition with it so that I know later on I can just go ahead and put whatever would be relevant to that actual trend. So make sure you guys are catching trends. I personally had my account take off because I started doing 30 days of 30 reels. So with that being said, I basically just batched 30 reels. I sometimes had to do them same day and I was like, I'm just gonna pull this out of thin air and try to go with one of the trends, which it still worked. But Instagram is gonna favor when you are very engaged with the app. If you haven't been posting, start a 30-day reel sequence. But here's the big thing. When you're doing a 30-day reel sequence, make sure that those reels fit to what niche you want to serve in, okay? I got very specific with my niche. I started talking a lot about reverse dieting, body recomposition, under eating, fear of weight gain, because those are all the really big pain points my ideal client struggles with. So you have to really hone in on what your ideal client struggles with and start making those into quality reels and also catch some trends in there, okay? That's gonna be something that's really important. Next, this is one of the most underrated things to do. Ask yourself if you would follow yourself, okay? Would you actually follow your account? And on top of that is, if you want people to engage with you, are you engaging with other people's accounts? This is super overlooked. I started just commenting on like 15 to 20 new photos, new reels before posting my reel or my photo or whatever it might have been. And I noticed a correlation with my engagement. Now, I'm not sure if this is 100% true, but Instagram favors when you're using the features of the app and when you're engaging with other people. So don't just expect people to comment on your stuff and like your stuff if you're not doing that for them. So if you guys want to improve your Instagram engagement, right, what's gonna happen is not only when you improve your engagement will that happen, you'll be able to monetize on those people because you're putting out content that is good for your niche. You are probably gonna gain more followers just because you are actually providing quality content and getting more engagement. It's kind of just like a full circle, right? The more engagement you get, you're probably gonna increase your reach, which means you're probably gonna increase followers, but focus less on gaining followers, even focus less on the whole engagement thing in and itself. Focus on providing value for your audience and for a very specific niche. Next, what you're gonna wanna do is make sure you check your analytics, look at what's working well for your page. Okay, if something is working well, look at the insights, start continuing to capitalize on those kind of posts, and then just make sure that you're staying consistent. Instagram's turning into an entertainment platform. If I were you, I would start posting at least 3 or 4 reels per week, and I would seriously dedicate time to just looking at trending sounds or just honestly finding who you are and what you want to be producing to just get way better content out there. So I hope this video was super helpful for you. I want to just take the overwhelm out of content for you guys this month. I want you to focus on getting better engagement so you can monetize on your following. And I just want to focus on you guys being able to not, feel crippled with anxiety just because of this one part of your business, which is a huge part. So if you guys like this video, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. Also leave me anything in the comments if you guys just want to see any other videos. You guys can check out my page just at Fears to Fit, or you can also check out our Elevate Coaching Academy page. I'll put that down below in the show notes for you guys so you can just click the link and head right over there. I will catch you guys in the next video. For now, have a good one, dudes.